All right, all right. What should we say? A cool way to begin the new year. The previous podcast we had was, I think, a few days back when we were in 2025. But as we speak now, we are officially in 2026.
Yep.
And we know, as a country, Uganda Queens made us really suffer.
Yeah.
We expected to have a perfect start of the year. Imagine if Uganda Queens had hammered Nigeria.
I don't even know.
But surprisingly, life moves on and we continue with the way. I mean, that won't stop us from thinking. So as usual, I'm JW and I will be co-hosting this show. And this is GreatMinds podcast. We're looking at episode 19.
Yes.
And I think we've really done some wonders. And we've moved. Given the fact that we are from Zoo now, imagine a few years from now we'll be looking at episode 1000. I think we'll be legend. So like we said before the year ended, is that Teddy Kuzikiza.
Yeah.
So as usual, we are going to be looking at the usual 6 segments. Of course, this time we are adding in a segment, we are adding in sub-segments. And our segment 1 is what we are looking at now, our introduction and our opening remarks. And then, of course, we'll go into AFCON. And we'll spend some good time on Uganda Queens, given the disappointment so far that it has given us. Of course, we'll look into the conspiracy theory still within Uganda Queens, within FUFA. And again, we'll look into the central government involvement in FUFA, if maybe that could have an impact. And then we'll also, of course, we'll get into the round of 16. And of course, we'll air in our prediction. Literally, in the previous episode, we are literally spot on. And then we'll look into the EPL away from the African continent. And then we'll look at Enzo Maresca, the news that has been trending since yesterday. Of course, we're also going to have a say into it and see what really happened and what really transpired. So we'll look into the results for game week 19. And of course, our main concentration is looking at the disappointment that Man U gave us against Wolves. Personally, I'm extremely disappointed. Then, of course, we'll look into our fantasy EPL. And then we're focusing on game week 20. And then we'll definitely, this time, this previous we skipped about the Namavundu League, but I think today we'll have a discussion about it, especially given the fact that now we have new changes into it. Then we'll look, of course, we'll get into our conclusive remarks. Probably that will literally be the end of our segment for our pod 19. As like I had said earlier, I'm JW and I want to allow Double S to introduce himself. And so far tell us how the new year is taking him through. Over to Double S.
Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2026. There is a lot to be thankful for. First, we've made it to a new year.
Yeah.
Our planet has successfully orbited the sun for one full cycle. So there's a lot to be happy for. I don't know, it's a new year. A lot is going on. There's AFCON. For those who are like us, who are interested in football, AFCON is going on, and it will be resuming tomorrow. There's the Premier League. All the leagues are still playing, and me personally, I'm truly happy. I have finally made it to the top
Overthrown
of Namavundu League. Okay, and everything is going well. Yesterday we were in vibes. Today we woke up tired, but again, here we are to get to you, and we want you to listen to us and hear our views, what we think, because a lot has happened. Coaches are getting fired, and here teams are getting banned. So, but we are always here to talk it through. So
Yes,
Let's take it away.
So double race, as we before we jump into, I understand there's a local league that has been I would actually use a village league that has been ongoing within the area of coverage where we stay.
Yeah.
And my understanding is that you participate in that league it was 100%.
Yes.
And you played in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's the league where your team was where your team was successful, went through the finals, and then those finals that happened yesterday. Do you mind if you give us a quick overview on that league?
Yesterday we went time bad, so the final wasn't played. But we played the knockout stages, and we are on the final. So if anyone is around, you can find us at the pitch. Probably tomorrow. The final will be there tomorrow.
I think.
This is not anything that it's not too big. It's like, as you said, it's based on our village. You know, people get together at the end of the year, and then they organize a tournament. And anyone who stays in this village and is willing to play, it's open, free of charge.
If all villages around are doing something similar, do you see a potential as a source for talent sourcing?
Yeah, I think so. I think, and I've seen other areas, they have like Sunday leagues where they play each Sunday. For them, they play only on Sunday because, some people have work from Monday to Saturday, so they only play on Sunday. And when you go there, you see some potential talent, but, this is Uganda, and regardless of the talent, you still have to get something to eat.
Yeah, the last time that we watched that game, actually, it was pretty interesting. Given the fact that you introduced in rules and the fact that there's no use of abusive language, there are cards now, and then now you start nearly early. 5 is not bad time to start, given the fact that some of the colleagues, they are working, and then of course the fact that you can now play 2 halves. That was literally a bonus. So I think football wise, it's not bad.
Yeah.
If we have so many of that happening around the corner, you never know, a few years from now, Africa could actually become something.
Yeah.
Other than, of course, we're going to look into why we are, as Ugandans, we are really badly failing or to put up a show, something like that, because it could be because of funny reasons, etc. But which of course we judge at a later date.
Yeah.
So double race is that is one. So the other thing that I wanted us to, before we kick in, is Tanzania. Tanzania managed to go through the round of 16.
Yes.
What is weird, with 2 points, not 2 meaning 10, no, 2 points, and of course they are within East Africa, and we are supposed to support them, given the fact that they put up a show.
Yeah.
I want to use that to get into our segment for AFCON. Tanzania qualifying through round of 16. Tanzania is our neighbors, FYI here.
Yes.
And they have been recently, I think they have been having some conflicts within their country as a result of the elections, which I personally would expect their minds to be unstable.
Yeah.
In Uganda, a very peaceful environment. Everything is at set. In fact, you had it, which we've been always saying on this show. We are the first to go to Morocco. They had plenty of time. Other countries came in late. They had plenty of time to organize, to prepare.
Yeah.
We couldn't manage to raise 2 points. Tanzania have struggled to make 2 points.
Yes.
Nigeria hammered us 3-1. A game that I actually anticipated to go to Mukono. Miraculously, we survived. Onyango getting a very stupid injury. 40 years of age, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Don't we have any other goalkeepers in Uganda? You mean the whole country? The last time in the population was saying we are around like 40 million, right?
Yeah.
40 million and above.
I think we're in the 50s now.
Approximately. So in that population, and whereby they are saying that 80% of our population are youths. So you're trying to tell me that among all those people, among that entire population, someone of 40 years of age is into our goalkeeping? That is one. You saw the goal that they scored us in the first half. Yes, you defended him, saying that the defenders were outplaced. But you had a previous when the president was put on spotlight from Takuba, right? AOR. Area of what?
Of responsibility.
Onyango acted in a similar manner. Guy just did the tapping and boom, we are in. 1-0 yet. And now panic kicked in. Onyango tried to, I don't know why he was insisting on the pitch. He got injured. It could spend close to 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Trying to work on him. Trying to substitute him. And the man stays on the pitch. And I think this guy, what is our second goalkeeper? Salim.
Salim Magola.
Magola. I think got disappointed. I mean, stand up, you're going to go in, sit. Stand up, you're going to go in, sit. That is mental torture.
Yeah.
Now, surprisingly, second half, the guy didn't come on. Magola gets into our goal. 10 minutes, 7 minutes later into the game. 11 minutes. He gets a what?
A red card.
He gets a red card. And personally, I will not blame him.
Yeah, of course. I don't think there's anyone blaming him.
I will not blame him getting that red card. I mean, did it for the team. I mean, if you know football, we were 1-0 by that time.
Yes.
You never know his chance. It could, of course, 1-0 could be a free kick because already outside this catchment area.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he did what he had to do for the country. Turned it to 9. And you know, African teams, 9 or 10, it doesn't actually matters. According to Africa. And then they brought in some guy. I'll tell you point blank, I don't know where that guy comes from.
I've been seeing a lot of questions asking, who is this?
When we are playing Chan, I didn't see him. I don't know, maybe he plays outside Uganda.
Yeah, I think he plays in the Ethiopian league.
Okay. Then, of all of the national games that we've been having, maybe we don't concentrate on him.
Yes.
And I'm very sure, Double Race is that even himself, he was 100+% sure he won't be in that goal in any way possible. Yeah. And surprisingly, weirdly, for the third goalkeeper is usually supposed to be the mature one.
Yeah, usually.
Now, supposed to be the mature one.
Would have been Onyango.
Exactly. More of those guys tending to retirement. Just in case all the two goalkeepers cannot do which is a rare case. But you know, Uganda as Uganda, we made the record. 3 goalkeepers, one conceiving 1 goal, the other one conceiving a red card, the other one conceiving 2 goals. And I don't know that third goalkeeper, if we even managed to handle any ball directly to the goal.
I didn't see any.
But I wouldn't blame him. He was shocked that he's actually going in the goal. Then I remember when you made a quick analysis that he has number 1. So I don't understand. Does number 1 have any valid meaning now? Does it mean that he's the first goalkeeper? And if he's the very first goalkeeper, why was he playing the third goalkeeper? When look into our defense, away from because sometimes we can blame the goalkeeper, but that goal is extremely big. I mean, even if you're good at goalkeeping, in that goal with minus a floppy defense, it cannot make sense to you.
Yeah.
I mean, goals will come through. So you add how our defense line was. Okay? And then it's like it's like it was too cold. It was like the players are extremely too heavy. We were watching a follow-on game after our game, and you see that the players are into the game. They are so light. Their body movement is extremely normal. They are footballers. Our guys were like those sorts of farmers. They have just picked from their garden to come and enter the pitch. What is wrong with us, Tavares?
For starters, when you are analyzing something, there is always a lot of reasons you can come up with. But most of the times, since we all know this is Uganda, I think we can sum it to one thing: money.
You think it was money?
Yeah, I think money was the cause of everything that happened to us in the AFCON. For starters, the players need motivation.
Tavares, you're going to resume on that point. Did you see the money for qualifying in the World Cup? Imagine if we had hammered Algeria.
Yes.
So the money that they are complaining for now, is it worth the money to qualify in the World Cup? Just qualifying, you get money. Okay? So why are we low thinkers, to continue from your point?
No, you can't blame them for the players. Because remember, even if they did qualify and we got that money, it's not handed to them directly. It goes to our federation. And you know what happens?
Tell me, I don't know what happens.
I don't think they will ever receive that money. And I think that's the problem, I think we get players who, when they are brought on the national team, they are promised money. I think that's the first problem. For me, I always think when you're playing for the national team, it shouldn't be about money.
Yeah.
It should be about the glory of your country.
The patriotism, double race. So, what you're saying, Onyango conceiving a goal, Salim receiving a red card, and that other goalkeeper that I don't know if he's even a Ugandan, conceiving 2 goals. Is it because they were demotivated?
Yeah, that's my point. Have you ever seen a team that even though they're not that strong, they are trying as hard as possible to give everything they have, which was Tanzania?
Thank you very much. Yes, that is what we saw what Tanzanians were doing.
Yeah, they came with a strategy. We might not be able to score a lot of goals. Guess what? Defend that ball. You saw everyone was doing what they're supposed to do. Everyone was playing the way they're supposed to. When it came to Uganda, my friend.
And they were even light. The Tanzanian players were so light. I don't know why our players are so heavy. Why are they so heavy?
I was like, you know what? Go there in our Sunday league and get some players. They are going to play better than the ones on our national team.
Exactly.
And that's a disgrace. I'm telling you.
Uganda was so floppy.
You could look in our team, and only 2 players were playing the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
There was no communication. We would concede a goal, and everyone would just stand there and like
business
they don't
as
care.
normal. Exactly.
Put the ball in the center
and
line.
Usually you see even in the EPL and the other leagues, when you conceive a goal and then someone branded, you see the fellow players attacking him. Like they love to win. It's not that they're attacking him in the wrong way, they want to abuse him. No, you're like, you man, be serious.
Yeah, you're going to
we
cost
want
us a
this.
game.
Exactly.
I think there was one of the games, was it Sudan? I think a midfielder lost the ball. And they almost conceded a goal. The keeper ran out of the goal screaming at that guy.
Exactly. Yes.
And I was like, you man, for us we are, working out, we are sweating, we're doing everything we can.
Yes.
And then for you, are just there.
Putting our legs on the cross line.
We ran, we got the ball, we give it to you, and then you lose it like that. If, I keep saying this, if you know you're not up for the game, please stay home or stay wherever you are.
I saw a post somewhere where they were saying that, and you mentioned this earlier on, is that they are actually helping us to be on that national team.
My friend.
That is what they were saying, that we shouldn't attack them in any way.
So we should see them as heroes.
They are feeding on our money. Do you know that?
Number 1. And number 2, they were born here. Their bloodline is here, points to Uganda. So, and again, if you're called upon, you always have an option to say no.
Exactly, because I've had players
And be
that
like,
yes.
for me, I don't give out charity. Go and look for another player. That's my point. If you're playing for the national team, I think your goal should be growth.
But you see, what is so strange is that you being called of all the millions that Uganda has, that should be honor. That should be a respect. And that's why you notice that when FIFA is awarding these awards, doesn't care how many goals you're scoring on your national, on your whatever, on your club. Doesn't how you dodge people. What is your role on the national team?
Yes. You know.
So why do you get invited on the national team? Nozanya Rumondo Muwuta.
I don't know what goes through the players. But okay, let's say you didn't get paid. Is being on the national team a job? Remember, everyone that gets called on the national team, they have clubs.
Yes.
Guess what? You're getting salary.
Yeah.
So should you be fighting over, and most of them even are not in our local league.
Yes.
They play in North Macedonia or Ethiopia, Nigeria. And I feel like those people's currency is way better than ours. I think when you play for such teams, you get some good money to come here.
This is peanuts.
Like,
exactly.
$1,000.
I don't know.
You see? So I don't know what goes through the heads of our players. You know, maybe, guess what? It might be when one of the officials from FIFA placed a bet on us to lose.
Exactly. And you know what is interesting is that those fellows, after losing the game to Nigeria, they were fighting for Osman's shirt.
Yeah, 3 of them.
I don't understand. Why do we go to that extreme? Play the game, win that game, let that guy remember, you guys, we played those Ugandans fellows. In fact, let him ask for your shirt.
And I'm telling you, you don't need a shirt to remember a good player.
Yeah.
You'll be like, my friend. And then they'll be like, what is the hardest time you faced a defender in a tournament or anywhere? And that man will be like, there's one time we faced Uganda. They had some guy. The guy hammered me.
And it was a nightmare.
And I think that is way more worth than you getting a shot from him.
True.
You know?
So exactly.
If they go back to their club and they're like, you man, huh? How was it?
There's some fellow in Uganda, blah, blah, blah,
We played the game, but there was some guy from Uganda, my friend. The guy was tough.
Crazy guy.
I couldn't go past him. You know, but I think for us, I don't know, we are short-sighted.
Why don't we
small pictured?
See, exactly. Why don't we see much ahead?
We are small pictured. And I think that, why we considered, why we got that red card is because of lack of communication. Again, there was no love for the game. Everyone just playing anyhow. And you know, if a defender, you're marking the striker, you are free to tell the keeper, go back to your goal. I have this covered. You know, but there was no communication and the keeper just came rushing out. And the moment the keeper runs out of the box, for any striker, it's obvious.
Exactly. Just
try and lob that ball over the keeper because the goal is empty. You know, and I think there was no love for the game whatsoever. I reached a point and I was like, why are we watching the game?
Yeah, I remember saying that we switched, but then I told you, remember last time when we were playing with South Africa in Chan, you stayed on and we got some.
Yeah, remember when we were watching Chan, but then we were 3-1 down.
Yes.
But I had confidence because I saw everyone giving all they have in that game.
Yes, exactly.
And like,
they were so light. They were that. Is it because they were at home? Because you know, very here we abuse you straight there and then.
Yeah, of course.
We don't have to wait for you to come back and then to abuse. No, we tell you point blank. I mean, if you're tired, just get out of our pitch.
But all I'm saying is, if you are playing football and it's your career, you have to have a dream. You are like, in my career, I want to play on this platform. I want to play on the World Cup.
Exactly, but I don't think any of our players, and I think the way we've been really been brought up, is that Indians have strategy. That all their plans are in years.
Yes.
They will tell you in 20 years, in 30 years, in 40 years. But here, if they tell you that I'm starting up a project and I'm expect to get returns in 5 years, oh my God, you send that project alone. Everyone will be like, look at this fool here. What is he thinking about?
What are we going to eat?
Exactly. What are we going to eat? Blah, blah, blah. But Indians have mastered that art.
Mm.
Project, work harder. That's why you see they give birth to kids. 20 years later, the kids are managing the business very, very well when the parents hustled. So why can't we have those guys to hustle for our generation? Such that later on be like, oh man, this guy started this. That's why we're able to have a player going here and there. Why can't that really, really happen? What is the problem with us?
Because for that I would blame our generation, Gen Z, but now I can't, because I think their parents are letting them do whatever they want. Because even I saw some, is a financial advisor, is someone famous here, Frank Gashumba was complaining. It's like you find a very sensible parent and then he has a very dumb kid. He called them planned kids and he went from planned kids to planned fools.
Yes.
And they're like, they have gone somewhere and the mom or the dad is trying to purchase a piece of land. Maybe they're going to start up a farm. And when they go on a tour, on a survey of the land, the planned fool is in the car on the phone speaking with other planned fools from other countries.
And that is actually exactly what happened. So as a parent, when you look on and then you see tomorrow they're on our national team, and surprisingly that's how things work. What would you expect from such a fellow? Nothing.
So I think instead of blaming the Gen Zs, I think the people in the management, the coaches, now they're like their guardians when they go on the team. They have to be more tougher.
You mentioned something earlier that there's a proverb which says that the early bird catches the worm.
Yeah.
And then what was your statement on that proverb?
That worm isn't in Uganda.
The first one to go to AFCON. The first one to exit AFCON. So really the worm didn't favor us.
Yeah.
Hence, and that was that brings us into our another segment of conspiracy within the Ugandan football.
Yeah.
The players that are supposed to play, I'm told they were not in the pitch. Reason, they led the strike to claim for the money, for the allowances for the players. Is there anything wrong in saying truth in our football? Because you yourself were saying about, maybe you first give us a comment on our midfield position. What happened in our games in the center there?
There's something wrong with our midfield. And the first problem was, apart from Bobosi, but it was Baba. Every time he held the ball, he wanted to run with it. That is so wrong for a midfielder. That is so wrong.
Get the ball, release it, forward play.
Yeah, because midfield, I don't know, you are like the heart of the game. I don't know how I can put this. The brain of the game. And your job is to distribute the ball. So if you drive that ball by yourself, you leave an empty space. And remember when we were saying AOR.
Yeah, any responsibility.
Yeah.
From our president, yes.
All the time, if you are going to move out of position, at least it should be in the playbook where someone else knows in their head automatically that, hey, this guy's moved, I need to cover for him. They adjust. So I think for us, we weren't playing on the playbook. Everyone was playing on their own, and when someone moves with the ball, and when we get counter-attacked, you saw there were a lot of holes in our defense because someone moved out of position and no one covered. So I think that cost us the game.
So double race, Elio didn't feature in our games. What influence does he have? Was he penalized because he led the strike? Or he is actually injured? Luma has it, the man is perfectly fit.
Yeah.
But because Magogo's style of doing things, he didn't even play at all. There are other players like Ivan and Bisibe. There are only like 5 players that never touched the ball at all.
Yeah.
So, Caprodos, if he was in our mid, would we have put up a new show? Or him being there and not being there, doesn't matter. I mean, it was right for the team to drop him.
Because okay, here's what I think. I think for the team to work well, there must be a good relationship between the players and the coach. Because let's say you all went there and you're all not being paid.
Yeah.
You know, you as the coach, you would be like, you know what? It's wrong that we haven't been paid yet.
Yeah.
Because to be a national team coach, you are only coaching the national team.
Yeah.
So for him, he has no other gig. So you would be like, you know what? The money hasn't come through, but guess what? First, we came here to represent our country and to show what we have. So go out there and play football the way you know it.
Yeah.
But starting from the coach was like, it's okay. Whoever wants to strike, go ahead.
But you know, Double S, before you move away from the coach, the man was comfortably seated.
Yeah. Throughout all the games.
I don't understand it. How?
All
the other coach are on the touchline. The man is comfortably seated as if he's a spectator. There was purely something wrong in our camp.
The problem started from above, from the coach. He came, I think, with an attitude that for us, we are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So might as well get out early. So there was no emotion, there was no love.
That's the attitude you get when the coach try to advise something and they don't want to listen to you. It's like, you know what? It's okay. You go ahead and organize the things the way you want them to be organized.
Because I think maybe we could blame him when there is someone above him pulling the string.
Yeah. Double S, we will continue on this segment. I want you to just put a few closing remarks on Uganda and its AFCON in just a minute as we move on to the next segment.
For starters, I think everybody in the national team should be banned or chased away for now.
Go to football.
And then they should put a disclaimer before calling on new people.
Yeah.
They're like, if for you want to come and play for the love of your nation,
you're welcome.
We have tryouts, or we are going to be monitoring you. Put in your application.
Yeah.
You know, instead of going to someone, you know, if they are going to call in a national team, the scout approaches you personally.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can play for a national team and we have these benefits.
Does the scout do they have to travel wherever the players are?
Yeah. They have to see you on a league, on a league team,
where you're playing from,
to see how you're performing. And then after that, then they have talks with you to see if you're open to play for the national team, because you are free to say no.
Yeah.
If you're not interested, and they have to show you the benefits you're going to get from being on that national team. So if someone saw A, B, C, D, and then he gets none of it, of course, he has every right to say, I'm not going to play.
Or play in a low mode.
Yeah.
So do you agree with the boys in short?
I agree with them.
And on that note, I want you to comment, because if you look at Gabon government, after the Gabon team, national team playing way worst.
They got 0 points actually.
Exactly. They banned 2 players from their team, and they banned the entire national team. Suspended the entire national team. And this is now the government taking charge of the photo, because some people play in these things. You heard when the president was to win last time when we lost to Chan. You heard what the president was saying. We were so happy. I mean, we are so passionate that, you know, we need to do item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get to win. The president wanted it to win. But should the central government come into our football? In 1 minute, Double S.
If the government needs to come in, guess what? I think our federation should be also, what can I say? Demonopolized, should be taken away, because you're not doing your job. Government officials have other things of concern. There's a reason why we vote for the FIFA president and all the officials that are working in the federation, so that you take over, so that the government has some breathing space. And if you can't do that job, then why should you be there? And I also support the Gabon government. You know, if we called you and showed you the benefits, and you received ABCD, all the benefits that you're promised, and then you go out there and bring back 0 points. If it was you, when you're the president, what would you do? We are like,
I mean,
we squeezed our budget to
That's
see that we make things happen for you.
exactly. And that's what I'm saying is that if I was the president in that case, for players that play in different countries, let them not step in within the country. Yes, serious. Let them just get direct flights and go from wherever they are playing. Now, for the players that are within the country, go into hibernation. Alan Okero missing a penalty. Do you see what it has costed us?
Of course, it costed us the knockout stage.
Exactly, and where is Tanzania now?
In a knockout stage.
So such things which don't make sense to me, or double race, honestly. I don't want to be part of that. If I was the one, first and foremost, whoever player comes back here, get some strokes. And officially, never come back on the national team.
You know, you've gotten everything you want. That's what I was saying about our national team. Apart from a few players, like, I don't think there are even 5. There might be like 3. The rest should be banned.
Exactly. You know, there are players that
or suspended,
who really want to come and play for the heart, for the love of our football here. You know that?
Yeah. And for Gabon, I think Gabon paid everything. Everything was cleared. They have done everything you wanted. They made you costumes for you to do a fashion show.
Yeah.
They have taken you in the most expensive hotels, 5-star. You have everything you want. You play games all day. You eat anything you want. You have private jets that brought you from wherever you are to Morocco. And then you bring back 0 points. I think if I was also the president, I would suspend everyone plus the coach.
Exactly.
Because these are the people that played so well in the World Cup qualifiers. They were in the playoffs. How do you go from playing in the World Cup playoffs to getting 0 points from AFCON?
Useless and wasting our time. Yes, there's nothing much more. So, double race. I know very well that topic must have messed you up.
Of course, but I will still vote or sign on the petition that would say that we also suspend some of our players. If that petition is out there, I'm willing to sign. I'll sign on it. We need to suspend like at least 15 players.
Okay. So, double race, on to our next segment, because Uganda has messed us up. You see already my tone is solo.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. UDC never disappointed us, but as usual, there was always one team. So I wanted us to move into round of 16, and of course together with our prediction. And I see here we have a game tomorrow at 19 sharp. That is East African time. That is Senegal and Sudan. Any comment? Of course, I'm certain that you're going to go for Senegal.
Of course, as much as I would want to support Sudan, since it's closest to us, I'm going to go with Senegal. It's obvious.
And then Mali, Tunisia. The game is coming in at 22.
I'm going to have to go with Tunisia. It's going to be close and tough. Actually, Mali might win.
Yeah, because I was going to tell you that, you see, we were in the same group like Tunisia. I mean, there was nothing. Yes, much as they hammered us, but
they have to score a goal. They have to win.
Yeah.
In open play. If it goes in penalty, I'm giving it to Tunisia.
Then, of course, the big one for us, that is Morocco and our very own Tanzania.
I'll be supporting on Tanzania, though I'll bet on Morocco to win.
That game is coming in on Sunday at 19 sharp. And then, of course, we have South Africa and then Cameroon. You're going for Cameroon.
You saw what happened in the Ivory Coast game against Cameroon. Do you think South Africa has a chance?
No, I don't think they actually do have a chance. I think Cameroon is there.
Cameroon.
Yeah. Then we got to Egypt and Benin. Very interesting game.
Egypt.
Sure?
Yeah.
You see how Fulpe they were in their last game when we were literally one man down?
Yeah, but remember they won that game against South Africa.
Yeah.
1-0.
Yeah. But they struggled to win.
Yeah, they did. But I'm going to go with Egypt.
Okay.
Benin is better than Uganda, but not that good. To hammer Egypt.
Then Nigeria and Mozambique.
Nigeria.
Comfortable win for Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Algeria, DR Congo.
Now this one is tough.
Actually,
and I think I'm going to go with DRC.
Exactly, I'm also going for DRC. And then Ivory Coast Burkina Faso,
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
Mm.
So that was your prediction, okay? You've the round of the group stages have ended.
Yeah.
And you've seen how all these teams have performed.
Mm.
Who do you think is your favorite for AFCON? The likely winner for AFCON. You've seen how the group. You've literally watched all the matches for the group stages.
Personally,
yeah,
I'm going to go with Senegal.
Why?
I mean, Nigeria is strong.
Forget about the. I want you to make your analysis on the games that you've seen.
Yeah.
Not because we know Senegal's names, Senegal's players here and here, etc., etc.
Senegal has not been scored a single goal throughout the tournament.
But it happened to is it Tunisia? Tunisia qualified for the cup, right?
Yeah.
So, but we scored.
It made a draw. Tanzania, and it lost
exactly
to Nigeria.
Yeah.
3. So my favorites, Ivory Coast is also strong. So I think Ivory Coast makes a mistake. For me, I would use Zaha and Ahmad at the same time. Zaha on one wing and Ahmad on the other wing.
Yeah. To make Ivory Coast
that would be a nightmare for defenders.
Do you think the defending champions are claiming it again?
No. I'm going with Senegal.
If
my instinct tells me Senegal.
What about Mbampe Salah?
Egypt.
Yeah.
If Egypt goes through, it's going to face Nigeria.
Oh, if Egypt is go through the round of 16.
Yeah.
And you think?
And sadly, I don't think it's going to go past Nigeria.
If they are to beat Nigeria?
Maybe. Things change.
If they are to beat Nigeria, which team comes on there?
That would
so
have
for
to
you've
go
made
to either DRC or Ivory Coast.
So you made that is going to be weird.
You know,
that's the end game. Either way, they're not going anywhere. Yeah.
Every 1 week is going to go off.
Yeah.
And then it's going to remain for the big boys.
Exactly.
No more luck.
Yeah. You're very right, because Egypt is not going anywhere. So, personally, I would also go to Senegal. Though Senegal has those funny things of losing games weirdly, anyhowly.
Yeah.
There's a way they can lose focus. Yes, and so basically that's what I think. But so far, do you see any improvement for our football? Not Uganda, but Africa at large.
Yeah.
So far, for all the games that you've watched.
And actually, I want to say this. I know people abroad might come for my neck, but
people abroad. Do you care for people who are abroad? I thought you should care for people who are local here.
They didn't have African players in their national teams, they will be absolute garbage.
I want you to repeat that statement. Repeat that statement loud and clear.
And especially France, if they didn't have African players in their national teams, they will be absolute garbage.
You're certain about that?
Yeah, because this
EPL has continued minus African players.
They have conk Africans in their national teams. Leave alone these ones that even were born there. No, conk Africans that were born from this side and they went the other side to play.
But there's something that I want to light you on up. Is that Mbampe wanted to play for what?
For Cameroon.
And he went for what?
Okay.
No. First complete my statement.
Yeah.
And he went for what?
To my defense.
Before you defend yourself.
No.
He went, and what did they tell him?
This problem with Mbampe. Okay. For starters, that was wrong for Cameroon. Mbampe would have been playing for Cameroon.
Exactly.
And the problem came with Cameroon. And I think the problem isn't in only Cameroon. That's why in each and every African.
No, you look at the team that Uganda Crane has.
For you to play in Africa, you must have made a name for yourself.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You need to have money.
Otherwise, Kinto Kidogo.
Exactly. And so it is clear.
I think that's what's happening in our national team.
Yes, and I want you to look at all the countries that pick players fair and square. That's why they are dominating.
Of course. Especially, I think those in North Africa.
Exactly.
Remember, their economies are already standing.
Yes.
They have some good money.
So exactly, the team can self-stand. Whoever is on the team is somewhere.
So if for you are to play on the national team, it has to be merit.
Yeah.
Actually, they are the one doing you a favor to be on that national
That's
team.
why I was telling you, Davaris, is that do not blame the way the Western world is doing or handling this thing. The whole issue is actually our problem.
Yeah.
So, Davaris, away from African football, this is something that we can jazz and they like that sentence. I wanted us to go into EPL. That is our segment 3. And the one that has been happening as of yesterday to now, almost on everywhere where you go, is Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca, surprisingly, is not yet trending within our African continent. But Enzo Maresca, I don't want to say to use the word was fired. And before we began the show, you said it was a mutual understanding. But I want to give you first a brief. Is that one, he has the Club World Cup champion. Chelsea has a UEFA within his league, Europa conference within his whatever. Arteta, Amorim. Why him?
They have nothing.
Why him? Why Enzo? And I wanted to also discuss on the tactical play, his tactics.
Okay, there's a lot of reasons why it has been him and not Slot.
First,
why it has been him and not Amorim.
Are you in agreement with the club taking that decision?
No.
Justify.
No. And I think maybe the owner of the club, I think the board just got insecure that maybe in a very vital time he would leave them because this guy was in talks with other clubs.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be his fault.
And that club, I'm told, Man City is part of that list.
Yeah. And do you blame that on Maresca? If I'm working somewhere and you're giving me a certain amount of money and then some other manager approaches me and they're giving me more money. So what do you want me to say?
Exactly. When I was I think I had switched jobs, so I was going into another job, and one of our colleagues was talking to the top boss and was telling him that where he has come from, they still want him. And you know what the boss said? In this world we are in, the highest bidder.
Of course.
So you cannot lament for someone by giving him peanuts.
Because for jobs, we are there specifically for money.
Exactly. Yes.
It doesn't matter whether we like the job or we have been demoted or promoted. As long as I'm getting what I want,
exactly,
I will work.
So you believe that Enzo Maresca wasn't concentrating on his job because he had the nearly side gig?
I think it's a lie. Because if someone has work ethics, you will still do your job. Because guess what? You're still getting paid by these guys to do that job. And it would be. And he has been with the team for how many years now? It's not like he's a new guy that he needs to tell them new tactics. No, they already know the formations and his play style.
But there's one time, I think last season, Chelsea were title contenders.
Yeah.
And the moment we started saying title contenders, they started losing games. First and foremost, Palmer's play style changed. Him being a playmaker to about what? And the Enzo has tried to make sure that he tries to put him in funny places where the man is not comfortable. And you see the result that has transpired. Secondly, I wanted you also to talk about the rotation versus the medical team. Earlier on before the show, I was asking you, is it his problem? And then you comfortably told me the player rotation, especially for injured players, it's the medical team that is making this decision. Then I was in disagreement with you that the manager for the team has a say on when someone plays, how long they play, etc.
Yes. So that's true. You are the manager. And let's say, how can I say? You have every bit to dictate about how someone is going to play, when to play.
Exactly.
All that. But that comes in with every other factor being constant. He's healthy, he's getting paid on time, and he's fit. But when someone becomes sick, that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I think the medical team, for the wellness of the player, because the player also needs to get protected. Regardless, he's working for you, you're paying him to play, but he won't injure himself to get permanent damage.
The double race, Paruma has played nearly for the last 3 game weeks. 3-4 game weeks back. And okay,
2.
Yeah, 2. But 3. Yes, yeah.
We had a midweek game.
Yeah, exactly. There have been many games that happened. That's what I'm saying. So,
almost 3.
And he has been playing nearly 60, 50, sometimes half is subbed.
If lucky,
how many
80.
Exactly? How many times does he have to play to know that now he's full back to potential? That's what I'm telling you. You might think it's a medical team.
You can't blame
when it's not actually the medical. It could be the coach in this case.
Could be the coach. Okay, even
because of his funny rotations.
Even coaches have favorites. And if you're not the coach's favorite, my friend, no matter how talented you are,
it's a nightmare for you. Okay. So you think what is that guy's name?
Enzo Maresca.
No,
Garnacho.
I've been told that why bench Estivao and Garnacho plays.
That's a wrong move.
But that's what has been happening.
And I think maybe...
And I've been told that it wasn't the coach wanting to play him. It was orders from above. I'm told that Chelsea...
To play Garnacho?
Yeah. Chelsea has close to 8 football directors. 6 football directors, which is different from other clubs. Other clubs have 1. So what does that mean? That the coach is a normal person?
Yeah. And
the decisions are made by... Exactly.
He's like a puppet.
Exactly. Do what we want you to do, you will stay here. Do the opposite, disappear from this place.
I think this has to go on. We have to talk about this. Those guys are racist. Some of them are racists. And we've seen this.
Do you have evidence?
No, we don't have. But the reason why you would play Garnacho over Estivao, there's only one reason. You're a racist.
Yeah.
You don't want to put a black guy over a white guy. And that's the only reason I can come up with.
So Garnacho and who?
And Estivao.
Estivao is a Brazilian.
They are black.
They are Brazilian. They are considered black.
Most of them are black.
Okay.
Actually, even I think the Latinas are just light, but they're not white. Yeah. But for this case, there's only one reason I can come up with.
Yeah.
That you're racist.
So you think...
because based off returns and talent, Garnacho is nowhere near to Estivao.
Exactly. That is true. That 100% I agree. And you not see the way Chelsea have been playing. Yesterday, the other game, I would see Paruma being in open space, and the balls don't come to him. Even shows you that sign of frustration. I've seen the same thing happening to Haaland. Haaland gets to the place, even shows the hands, put the ball here. But the guys don't do that. So, if the coach is outside, can't he tell them that, you guys, if you continue playing like that, we are going to lose the game? And that's exactly what has been happening to Chelsea. And see, so far, I'm told over in their last 11 game, they only have 1 win.
1.
That's what statistics was showing earlier, but we're not so sure about those figures. But anyway, Double Race, any final remarks on that before we get into the game week 19 results?
I think my final remarks are: don't blame Enzo Maresca. And you see that it was a mutual understanding for them to part ways.
Yeah,
it means he did nothing wrong. Someone in the board called him and I'm like, for us not to escalate things, please go your own way. And they brought in some small reason that because of this and this, they want to let him go.
But Slot has been there.
Yeah.
Slot is there. Amorim is the first coach that would have been fired this time. Slot and Amorim.
They would have gone before.
Exactly, before Enzo.
But for Amorim, I think this is the last season. If he doesn't get us anywhere,
he's moving out.
Yeah.
So that was talking about Amorim. The game between Man U and Wolves, what actually happened? That game ended in a 1-1 draw, and Man U being home.
The only reason they can give me is one:
The
absence of Captain Fantastic.
But you have Cunha. Cunha played that role very well when he was in Wolves.
I can't listen to any other reason. Apart from absence of Mbeumo Ahmad and Captain Fantastic. Otherwise, why would we draw against Wolves? And remember, we hammered them 4-1
exactly.
in the first leg.
Yeah.
And then the second leg, okay, we did go forward, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Then Aston Villa, Aston Villa, 4-1. Then what is that guy's name? The coach disappeared.
With no handshake.
No handshake. Was it that bad?
I think it was pissed.
Remember, Arsenal was home. Pissed off what? The man has been hammering Arsenal for the last 3 games.
And remember, they almost fainted in the last game, in the first leg.
Exactly.
They almost fainted.
Yes.
When the second goal went in.
Exactly. So,
and when for you lose one game,
and then you feel like, oh my God, the world has come.
You've hammered this guy 3 times, and he has been greeting you.
Exactly.
He has touched in your hands.
Yes.
All the 3 times that he lost to you.
Yeah.
And then for you one loss, and you fume off.
You feel like the world has ended. So it was a very bad gesture. I mean, I don't know why people cannot accept defeat. And that's why I was asking you earlier. Is it a must for Pharaohs to do a handshake?
I think it's just a sign of that this was, how can I say, friendly. Out of peace. This is I don't know, a sign of respect.
Yeah, but it is. But now you see
we've won or we've lost, but no hard feelings. You know.
Yeah. Then double Sunderland, Man City, 0-0. Haaland blanking again.
I didn't watch that game, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But Sunderland keeps its record.
Yeah, it has kept its home record.
Yeah, unbeaten.
Yeah,
and with a clean sheet.
So you think Sunderland is not, because you eliminated it already from the team going back?
Yeah, but I wanted to go to this Europa.
You want Sunderland to go to Europa?
Yeah.
You said
maybe conference or Europa, but let it go somewhere. Because now imagine Manchester United going to like Europa or Champions League. Do you feel like they deserve it this season?
No.
Better than Sunderland?
No. Of course, yeah. That would be weird. So double S, as it stands, as the table stands, Arsenal in lead with 45 points. Man City with 41 points. Oh, Man City drew. Yeah. That's why Arsenal is trying to gain its potential again.
The gap is widening again.
Exactly. Then Aston Villa, 39 points. Liverpool in the 4th place with 33 points. Chelsea in the 5th place with the 30 points. Do I need to go to another person there?
And I think
because there's Man U there, then Sunderland comes in there in the 7th position. So you could be right. Sunderland have potential, and your wish could actually come true for them going to Champions League, and to at least conference or something like that. Yeah. Then Liverpool drew against Leeds. Are you surprised?
I was disappointed. I had hope in Ekitike.
Oh my God! Talk about Ekitike.
Haaland not so much.
Yeah, but at least
actually I had thoughts of changing the captain. You remember me telling you about that?
Exactly.
But I was like, let me stick to him. If he blunders, then around 70% of us will go down with him.
True.
But for Ekitike, I was disappointed.
I mean, even you know very well I used my free hit and sampled Ekitike into my team. I think into I think 50 Kings team, and it blundered. I wanted much to buy him, but I didn't have enough money for him. So, but I don't think I can even think about him. And that brings into our our 4th episode. That is the Fantasy EPL. To start off, I think this game week is the last time I am ever trying Man U players. It's a surely clean sheet.
Yeah, I also thought
costed me dearly.
I also thought it was assured.
Benched my pick Ford
for Lamens.
And see what I got. So, and again, we'll talk about the Ekitike and the likes. I mean, I don't know why people flop when you want them to, not flop. Now look at the so-called Thiago. What is happening with this fellow?
I want to sell
Hectic.
him. I want to sell him.
Cunha.
I'm going to use my money for
Dogu,
something
one
else,
hit wonders.
or look for another striker.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, why? Why can't you do something that is... So, me, I will tell you point blank that this game week, I'm extremely disappointed. And I don't know, because for you, I can see, if I can check critically here, is that for starters, for the first time, we have a new leader.
Yep.
In our league. The unit has officially outflown. Is that a better word to use? Which word can be stronger? Hamade.
I have seized the throne.
From undefeatable. Finally, undefeatable has been overthrown. And seriously, by the way, because the gap between you and him is like 15 points at least.
Yeah.
Minimum there. And of course, if the king is also closing in the gap to undefeatable, I think 3 to 4 game weeks from now, undefeatable might shift to the 5th position.
Yeah.
The beginner luck.
He said he's not going to rest until he's back on the top.
We are there to watch. Let us wait for him to see what will happen. You get. So, but I suspect things are going to change as time gives on. So that's so far our number on the league so far is double race. Haaland. What is happening?
Haaland.
Is it the right time to drop Haaland and then aim for Ole Watkins? Because Ole Watkins has scored the consecutive in 2 game weeks now. Yes. He scored in the Arsenal game. He scored in the previous game against forgotten team, but he scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
So is Ole back?
The reason why we give Haaland, there are 2 reasons. One is the
Ownage.
percentage of ownage, yes. And 2 is when he decides to be consistent. When he's in his his prime, you can get points for like 9 consecutive game weeks.
Yeah.
Without him blanking once. At least we'll make an assist or score 1 goal. But he has been blanking for how many weeks now? 2, 3?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Actually, festive season he has purely blank.
Though for me, this works for me. I wanted this to happen.
Why?
People were relying a lot on him.
Yeah.
So I want chaos. I don't want peace. Have problems always. And if he continues blanking, people are going to start to look for other options.
Of course, definitely, yeah.
Which works out for me. Now we go in that era of you either make it or you lose it.
So that was onto the time. If you look at the time critically, it is really not in our favor. And surprisingly, I was expecting this episode to be under 1 hour.
Yeah,
but
me as well.
I want us to go into quickly into the match week 20 that is starting on actually tomorrow, FYI.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow and it's ending. It's a 2-day match week. Saturday and Sunday will be through. And the first game that is beginning is Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest and early kickoff. Your prediction, double S? That game is coming in at 15:30.
Since Everton managed to hammer them 2-0, I'm going to go with Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. Brighton Burnley. The game is coming in at 18.
Brighton.
You sure about that?
Yeah, Brighton.
Okay. Then Wolves against West Ham. So weird game. Still coming in at 18 sharp.
But I'm going to go with West Ham.
Okay. Then Bournemouth Arsenal. Their game is coming in at 20:30.
Arsenal.
You sure?
Yeah, Arsenal.
Okay. Then on Sunday, 4th Jan, we have very many games. And still we have an early kickoff. Leeds against United at 15:30. Your prediction?
United.
I'm going for Leeds. Then at 18, we come in with 4 games. Everton and Brentford.
I'm going to go with Everton.
Everton still. Then Fulham and Liverpool.
At this point, I'm going to go with Fulham.
Exactly. I'm also going with Fulham. And the comfortable win. Then Newcastle Crystal Palace.
Newcastle.
Crystal Palace is deteriorating. Yes, I'll go also for Newcastle. Then Spurs and Sunderland. Sunderland. And Sunderland is out. Then, of course, our last game that time is coming in at 20:30, and that is Man City versus Chelsea. Now, with Chelsea issues with the coaches, I'm also going with the Man City.
Unless they shock us, and maybe Palmer would get more minutes now, but I'm good because now the assistant is going to take off.
Yeah, that is true. But who is the assistant? I thought these coaches come with the assistant of their own. There will be another assistant, right?
Someone from the
or maybe Lampard is going to come back, interim coach.
Yeah, maybe they could get an interim coach.
Okay, so double race on 2 our teams for fantasy. Remember, is that we enjoy football, so we fantasize football such that we be happy.
Yeah.
So again, I did great first and foremost. Why I brought in the loser Man United fellows. I would have left my Pickford there. He did wonders for you. Yeah. So Pickford is back in my game, and then of course I'm Coyote. Still thinking through because Coyote is hammering Pickford. So I'm still there. They're playing with Pickford. Then of course Esri Konsa, Mukwele, and then in my media I have Rogers, I have Foden, I have Cole Palmer, and then I have Reindeers. In my striking, I still have Haaland, Mateta, and then of course I have Thiago. On my bench, I have the Bravka and Ebrech Eze. But double race.
Yeah.
Ebrech Eze. Why isn't he not starting Arsenal games? Why isn't he playing at all? Why is he stopping at the bench?
They said he said some things to the coach.
Oh, so that's why he's disciplining him.
There was a rumor, yeah.
Okay.
He said some things and that didn't make the coach happy, and he was like, let me show you who's boss.
So he's trying to prove his point. So do you think Eze made a wrong move to go to Arsenal?
Probably not, but attacking the coach was a wrong move.
He could have been made a wrong move because Eze would have said that in Crystal Palace and no one would have said anything. So I think I'm starting to think there's something wrong with Arteta.
Really?
Yeah.
Because also I think if he doesn't take the trophy this season,
let him go.
He needs to go.
Exactly. So that was your team?
My team, again, Pickford did wonders, so I'm keeping him in my goal. Pickford as my number 1. And my defense, I've always used a 3-man defense. And I'm going to keep Timber. He did wonders for me also. I'm going to keep Mukile. He did wonders for me too as well. And then Coyote. Coyote also did wonders for me. All these players did wonders for me.
Yeah, I mean, you have 70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was classic.
And then my midfield, since I see Crystal Palace is not very consistent at the moment, I want to keep in Bruno Guimaraes against Palace. And I'm also going to keep Casemiro. He gave me 6 points. Didn't do anything for me, but he managed to give me 6 points. And I want to keep watching Foden. And if he blunders me one more game week, I'm bringing in Palmer.
Yeah. Do you have
Palmer, by then if Captain Fantastic is back, I'm switching. Because he's worth 9M. All I need is about
1 point something. Yeah.
So I'm keeping Saka. And I have brought in someone from Everton called Ghana.
English Ghana?
No. There's some other one.
Okay.
He's called Ghana. For him, he's I saw his returns are not bad. He's very cheap. 5M. For a midfielder.
Yeah.
I think it's the cheapest midfield I have. And then my striking, I'm going to go with the Kitike and Haaland. Haaland as my captain.
Are you dropping Thiago?
Thiago is on bench.
You're benching him this time, eh?
Because I have put in Pickford in goal, and I don't want them to plug against each other. I want if the clean sheet comes in, let it come clean. Yeah. Okay. And then also Guehi is on bench today.
Bench is on
and
bench.
Steve and Dubravka,
on bench. I have just 2 injuries on my bench. And so double race, just to wrap up the show before we get to the conclusion. So far, if you're to name your EPL player as of now, who would you go for?
Let me see. If I'm to pick a player,
Yeah.
I would have to pick from Arsenal.
Really?
They are still in Carabao,
Have you forgotten Haaland?
but he's 4 points down.
Have you forgotten
Okay,
Haaland?
but Haaland is unmatched.
If you're to
And-
pick your best player so far this season,
This season,
minus reasons,
minus reason,
yes,
I would go, of course, Haaland.
we move forward. So, your concluding remarks, you can continue on that point if you want to conclude with to justify your statement.
Yeah, okay, all I'm saying, we have no better striker or even close to Haaland.
Mm-hmm.
Not only in the Premier League, in the world, for the strikers we know.
Mm-hmm.
There might be someone unknown there in the Sunday League or somewhere
Mm-hmm.
that we don't know of,
Mm-hmm.
that is really good. But for the ones we know of,
Mm-hmm.
there's no one. Haaland is unmatched.
Mm-hmm.
But for the closing remarks, this is a new year.
Yeah.
Please, you have a chance to start afresh. If you've been doing anything shady,
Yeah.
and you've been maybe swindling money, I'm
Mhm.
not naming anyone specifically,
Mhm.
but if you've been doing anything shady, there's always a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
This is your time to change. And if you want to do something, this is your time to pursue it.
Mm-hmm.
Give this year to pursue anything you love,
Mhm.
something you think that is going to take you forward, and please have a blessed 2026.
You mentioned earlier about the people who play at the last minute. Do you think they played and their players would be responded to, answered to? You are those fellows that who play on New Year, yet they spend the whole year minus playing. Why don't you send advice since the year is just fresh?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't
You
even
should
know
start
what
going
to
to
say.
church.
But yeah,
To Moscow or whatever.
so, and remember, for Muslims, Ramadan is closed. I think in 3 months from now,
it's so far.
or maybe I think like two and a half, yeah, we'll be fasting. And usually for Muslims, we use these months to get ready. You know, for us, you don't just go and fast. No, you need to get ready. Know what you will wear. Know where you will pray from. Prepare what you will eat.
Yeah.
So by the time you start fasting, you have to be prepared. And use these months to prepare.
Okay.
Go in the mosque and practice. You know, if you take too long without praying, now for us who are not Arabic, my friends, you forget the words.
Tavares is Arsenal title contenders.
I think they are favorites.
Now they are favorites. You believe that they are taking it?
Yeah, this season,
Okay.
I have belief, I have hope.
All right. So basically, me, what I would say is that we already wished our fellows a happy new year. I think
Yeah.
in our previous episode, stick to your script.
Mm,
You're the only person who understands yourself.
of course.
Don't lean on people's script. We might tell you here to go to church, yet for you, church is not a business for you.
Yeah.
And you're surviving somewhere, minus going to the church. So keep up.
Yeah.
Keep doing whatever you're doing.
Surviving is winning.
Exactly. Actually, keep surviving. We are elections are around the corner. It's now the next topic on our side.
Yeah.
A few days from now, I think next week, but
It's
one.
a countdown.
Exactly, if I'm not
12
mistaken.
to go.
Exactly. So, colleagues, keep safe.
Mm.
It's the new year begin. If you're not going to do anything in that political campaigns and the likes, just stay home
Of course.
or do your business. Because you
avoid the chaos
Exactly.
and unwanted injuries.
unwanted injuries. The police will tell you that you smash their glasses and then they take you away. They can take you for any funny reason or something like that. So we pray that nothing like that sort happens, and keep your space.
Yeah.
Keep your space. It's a new year. Stay calm. We are just beginning the race.
Yeah.
There is no need to rush now.
Because everyone is hyping around.
Exactly.
New year, new me. I'm going to do this.
Yeah. No. Stay
Speak with
calm.
actions.
Don't get excited.
Mm.
It's January. We are still reflecting.
Yeah.
Start your implementation. Maybe in March there.
Yeah.
That's when you should start to implement. March, Feb.
So they should use this month and
Exactly.
the next one for
Yeah.
planning
So
and gathering information.
exactly.
And
People
resources.
don't sell your land.
Yeah.
You know, people now the festive season is done. Linearly it's done.
Yeah.
People are broke.
I know that.
Those who are rich are rich. So the ones who are broke are going to be like, oh, I have my land somewhere, let me sell it.
Yeah.
No, take a week or 2 to 3 weeks before selling that land. Otherwise, you sell your land cheaply.
Yeah.
Because you still want to be in the Christmas stuff. No, it is done now.
That's done.
It's now to get back to serious business. The holiday period is done.
It's over.
Exactly. Accept and understand and move on. Otherwise, if you stay in it, no problem.
By the time we reach next year, you have nothing.
Exactly. And as Lucy always says, Chiamba Gwe, not
course.
us. So as usual, we are Great Minds. We are here to serve you and tell you kuzikiza. A few episodes to come, we are still setting up a few things here and there. We're likely to go a video.
Yeah.
And we take off this audio component so that at least we see. We are still setting up a few things here and there. And I know anytime soon, I think in 3 to 4 weeks, like we said, we are still also reflecting.
Yeah.
We cannot do this in January, no. At least we'll do it there, Feb or probably March.
Of course, we are in preparation.
Exactly. Don't rush. So as usual, if WS, you don't have any other thing to add on, me, I want to wish our viewers and listeners a happy, fruitful new year, 2026.
Me as well. Please stay safe, stay alive, and have a good year.
All right. Chill out and bye.
Peace out.